And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of Batwoman Season 1, Episode 14. Excuse me. So last night, Batwoman finally came back. It had his little break again. And where we left off, Batwoman finally hooked up with Sophie. Kind of, where it was just Batwoman, no mask coming off. Then they finally kissed and pretty much, I guess, confessed their love for each other. So that was pretty cool. Then, of course, we got Alice trying to find Mouse, trying to find the guy who pretty much, kidnapped her and kept her locked away for so many years. She finally finds him at the end. And by the way, spoilers if we haven't caught up. And then, while that's all going on, Batwoman has to deal with some woman who's pretty much going around killing people who has, like, I guess, plastic surgery. I guess it's just to make herself feel better. She wears, like, a surgical mask and starts cutting people. So she had to deal with that as well. So that was pretty interesting. Then we got to find out that the Crows are getting blackmailed because the commander of the Crows got help when he was in jail, and then we find out about the Lucius Fox's murder. So that's something interesting. Apparently Lucius Fox is dead in this universe. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out moving forward, but who knows. Sophie pretty much confessed to her mother that she is gay, that she's in love with a woman, and now she has to deal with that and see how that turns around for her. She's in love with Batwoman, but yet can't figure out that Batwoman is Kate, so go figure. I that's always a problem with superheroes. They always find them loving somebody who has a cape or mask or whatever, and then when they find them that's the real person, they just go crazy. They don't figure that out right away. It's like bizarre. Go figure. But yet only in Flash, when Iris touched Barry once as the Flash, she recognized that Barry and Flash are the same because of their kinetic energy. So go figure with that. But it's always funny to see that, superheroes who have masks on or different identities, people can't figure out who they are just because they kissed them. It's very, very weird. You figure they change their perfume or whatever their voices is very strange. But go figure how superheroes work these days. But anyway, I thought that was very interesting how she still doesn't know. While that's all happening, you also got freaking Kate's sister trying to figure out how to, convince Kate to let her help her out because she knows she's Batwoman, but not really saying she knows she's Batwoman. That's something else as well. So that was interesting. Like I said, there was no Alice tonight in this episode last night. She was in the episode, but it was more focusing on that lady with the surgical mask who was killing people. So, but Alice was there. She used her to get to the doctor who pretty much worked on her, which is the same guy who kidnapped her when she was a child. So she kidnapped him to find out where Mouse was. Mouse was locked up somewhere. I assume was his old house. And he's getting fear toxins injected into him. So, little scarecrow reference there. So that's pretty much interesting. So who knows how that's going to turn out for next week's episode, but it should be interesting now that the Doctor is going to pretty much reveal himself to be the new big bad, I guess, for next week's episode. So we'll see how Kate and the Crows deal with him, and also how Alice is going to deal with him as well, because she took him. She wanted to know where Mouse was, and next week's episode, apparently she's going to get kidnapped, so who knows. Let's see how that plays all out. But overall, cool episode. Very interesting as well. Let's see how it turns out at the end. But leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Thank you very much and have a good day.